Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated luxury SUVs of the year, the 2025 BMW X7 xDrive40i. This isn't just a mid-cycle refresh or a carryover model. BMW has fine-tuned nearly every aspect of the X7, and the xDrive40i variant, in particular, showcases an ideal blend of power, technology, and refinement that's hard to match in the full-size SUV segment. Let's start with the most immediate impression, the styling. BMW has taken a bold approach with the front end of the X7, and while opinions might differ, there's no denying that it demands attention. The 2025 version carries forward the split headlight design introduced previously, now even more cohesive with the body lines and grille. The upper LED strips serve as daytime running lights, while the main headlights sit slightly lower. The iconic kidney grille remains large and imposing, with BMW's optional illuminated grille feature available to add that extra bit of drama when the sun goes down. Around the side, the proportions are classic X7, long, sculpted, and commanding. But what BMW has done with the wheel options and subtle chrome accents really elevates the visual presence. The 21-inch wheels come standard, but optional 22s and even 23-inch rims are available, giving buyers flexibility to fine-tune the look. It's luxury, yes, but it's also got an edge of athleticism, a hallmark of BMW's DNA. At the back, the 3D effect LED taillights now feature a refined smoked finish, and the rear bumper has been redesigned to be slightly cleaner and less bulky, giving the entire rear profile a more upscale, integrated feel. Step inside, and it's clear why the X7 xDrive40i is a leader in its class. The cabin is nothing short of a luxury lounge on wheels. For 2025, BMW has made subtle upgrades to materials and textures. There's more soft-touch leather in key areas, and the open-pore wood trims look absolutely stunning, especially when paired with ambient lighting that runs across the dashboard and door panels in customizable colors. The curved display setup now feels more seamless. A massive 14.9-inch infotainment touchscreen is housed next to a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, all under one piece of curved glass that stretches across more than half the dash. BMW's iDrive 8.5 infotainment system runs flawlessly, with improved voice recognition and easier access to frequently used features. It's quicker, smarter, and better integrated than ever before. Climate controls are now fully digital, which may not please everyone, but once you get used to the interface, it's smooth and responsive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, of course, and there's now deeper integration with the BMW connected drive ecosystem, allowing you to manage vehicle settings, remote start, and even check vehicle cameras right from your smartphone. Sound matters in a vehicle like this, and the X7 xDrive40i delivers. The standard audio system is already strong, but audiophiles will want to upgrade to the optional Harman Kardon or the even more immersive Bowers Wilkins Diamond surround sound system. With up to 20 speakers and precise tuning, it turns the cabin into a private concert hall, no matter where you sit. Speaking of seating, comfort is one of the X7's strongest attributes. The xDrive40i comes standard with a 3-row configuration, comfortably seating 7 passengers. Optional second-row captain's chairs reduce that to 6 but enhance luxury significantly. Every seat, regardless of row, gets premium materials and strong ergonomics. The front seats are especially impressive, with ventilation, heating, and optional massage functions that truly elevate long-distance cruising. Cargo space is also generous. Even with all seats up, there's enough room for several suitcases or grocery bags. Fold the third row flat, easily done with a touch of a button, and you're greeted with a cavernous space suitable for road trips, sports gear, or large hauls. The 2-piece tailgate makes loading and unloading easy, and with air suspension lowering the rear on demand, it's even easier to lift heavier items in and out. Now, let's get under the hood. The xDrive40i badge might suggest modesty compared to the M60i, but don't let that fool you. This is a 3.0-litre turbocharged inline-six with 375 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. Both figures up slightly from previous models. It's paired with a smooth and responsive 8-speed automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive is standard, hence the xDrive moniker. The powertrain has also received BMW's latest 48-volt mild hybrid system, which improves both fuel economy and responsiveness. At low speeds or during coasting, the system recaptures energy, and under heavier acceleration, it provides a brief torque boost that smooths out performance and reduces lag. Acceleration is brisk for a full-size SUV. A 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in just about 5.6 seconds, which is more than enough for most daily drivers and even some enthusiastic moments behind the wheel. But the real charm of the X7 isn't just in its straight-line speed, it's how it drives overall. BMW has managed to imbue this large SUV with handling characteristics that feel closer to a mid-size performance vehicle. The standard air suspension constantly adjusts for road conditions, and you get selectable drive modes to customize everything from throttle response to steering weight and suspension stiffness. Whether you're cruising down the highway or navigating tight suburban streets, the X7 feels composed, confident, and surprisingly agile. Noise insulation is top tier. Engine sounds are muted unless you really push it, wind noise is barely detectable, and road vibrations are almost non-existent. This makes the X7 a serene place to be, especially on long drives. Add in features like adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, and BMW's latest hands-free highway driving system, and you've got a tech-rich driving experience that blends convenience with safety. Speaking of safety, BMW has loaded the 2025 X7 xDrive40i with every major advanced driver assistance system. Forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree camera system are all included or easily available via packages. There's also a parking assistant that can remember up to 200 meters of previously driven path to help reverse out of tight spots automatically, a party trick that's genuinely useful in urban environments or tight garages. Fuel economy, while not groundbreaking, is respectable for a vehicle of this size and power. The EPA estimates the xDrive40i at around 21 miles per gallon city and 25 miles per gallon highway, thanks in part to that mild hybrid setup. With a large fuel tank, it's possible to get over 500 miles of range on a single tank under optimal conditions. What sets the X7 apart is its flexibility. It's a luxury cruiser, a tech powerhouse, a performance SUV, and a family haul are all wrapped into one sharply designed package. Whether you're driving solo, chauffeuring executives, or taking a weekend trip with the kids and pets, it adapts effortlessly. And while the M60i is the flashier sibling with its V8 and higher price tag, the xDrive40i hits a sweet spot in the lineup, offering more than enough power and prestige without venturing into overkill. Pricing for the 2025 BMW X7 xDrive40i starts just over $83,000, but with options and let's be real, most buyers will opt for at least a few packages. They expect most builds to land in the $90,000–$95,000 range. Yes, it's a premium price, but when you compare the X7's overall package to rivals like the Mercedes-Benz GLS, Audi Q7, or even the Cadillac Escalade, it's clear that BMW delivers value not just through specs, but in the holistic experience. And that's what makes the 2025 BMW X7 xDrive40i so compelling. It doesn't scream